Hello there and welcome to Kevin's Top 7. I'm Kevin B and today I want to give you my top 7 list on superpowers. I've been recently watching superhero movies and other forms of superhero type stuff, comic book stuff in general, and I just love it. I've always enjoyed what kind of powers people would have and what kind of cool uses they would use them for. And it just inspired me to think, what would be my top 7 list of superpowers that I'd really love to have? And so here we are with them. Number 7 on my list is a pretty classic power, super strength. I find it would be a very useful power, especially if you ever leave some change underneath the couch. I mean, I can lift a couch pretty okay, and I imagine anybody else could, but it's just really awkward to do so. Just have to have it with one hand and get the change. It's just pretty difficult to do by yourself. So I think with super strength, you can just lift up with one hand itself easier, and you get it easily, and it'd be better. Or you wouldn't have to use a car jack to lift up your car, or your friend's car, if they have to change the tire. You can just pop it up and boom. It's be a great useful time saver. Number 6 on my list is the ability to breathe underwater / other places. And what I mean by this is the ability to have your respiratory system sort of adapt to your environment. Say that you need to breathe methane because you're on another planet. Boom, it'll do that for you. It's just something that'd be kind of cool to have. Very good for survival, especially if you are thrown underwater. Your body can just somehow adapt, and it'd just be very cool. And you'd be hard to kill, that's for sure. Number 5 on my list is the ability to fly. Now, like super strength, this is also a pretty classic power, but it just has its great uses. It's very good for travel. You don't have to burn fuel at all from an aircraft or jetpack or whatever the hell you're going to do to get yourself in the air today. You can just simply levitate up and fly. Number 4 on my list is the ability to talk to technology, or electronics to be more specific. As well as it's mostly telepathically, not exactly voice activated like we do today, just telepathic. I find it to be an awesome power to have, just to tell electronics to do something that I want to do, without having to actually verbally do it. I can just be like, telepathically, hey, an ATM, what's my balance? It can tell me, or tell the TV to turn on and change the channel to the satellite box. Especially to someone like me who doesn't actually have a satellite remote for it, so I have to literally manually use the buttons. And I know that's probably unspeakable. You're probably thinking, that is not possible. Yeah, it is possible with the satellite box I have to do it manually. So it'd just be awesome to go tell it, hey, turn the channel something, what's on this? And it's, this and that. It'd just be sweet. Hey, and what else is great? Number 3, the ability to teleport. Now, flying is a great travel means. It can be maneuverable, like I said. But with teleportation, you're there in an instant. You could be lazy, you could be late for school, and you'd only be late by a couple of seconds, or if you did sleep in a half an hour, at least you'd only be late by a half an hour. And it'd just be a great means of transportation as well. Especially if you're ever like a superhero fighting a villain, you can just teleport out of the situation at times. So they're firing a blast at you, you can just teleport to another point right away, like many classic anime and cartoon fights, but it'd still be something that I'd really like to have. Number 2 on my list is shapeshifting. Morphing your body around into different shapes and sizes and different appearances, I find would be awesome. You can go undercover as somebody else. It'd be awesome to have. And plus you could change your looks whenever you wanted, and you wouldn't have to do much effort to it. You want to just change your hairstyle? Well, fuck the salon. Just look in the mirror and boof, whatever you want. It'd be like a video game right there and then. Numero uno on my list is the ability to warp matter. Now, what I mean by this is the ability to kind of warp things around and create things in your head, in your hands, or even just warp matter around you to do different things that, well, basically you'd be saying fuck physics. All I really would want from it is the ability to just make weapons and other cool things from stuff that I've seen or am picturing, and I wouldn't have to do much effort. I just put it in my hands, poof, it's there, and it'd be great. Well, there's my top 7 list. If you like the list, then hit a thumbs up, and if you want to, comment down below your top 7 list of powers you would like to have. Or just tell me the ultimate power you'd like to have. If you haven't already, please subscribe as well while you're down there. And if you want to, maybe tell me your power on Facebook or Twitter at KDogCreations. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.